Remember gym class? That overly enthusiastic teacher bouncing around like they had stock options in Red Bull? Now imagine that teacher 20 years later, slouching, sighing, fueled by stale coffee and regret. That, my friends, is the state of your food growing up in present-day dirt. See, back in the good old days, soil was this magical stuff, packed with nutrients and minerals. Plants were basically sucking down superfood smoothies with every root. But just like that gym teacher, our soil is getting old, tired, and seriously depleted. And guess what? Vegetables grown in that sad soil? They're not exactly winning any nutritional Olympics. Here's the deal. We've industrialized farming to the point where it's less about nurturing nature and more about squeezing every last cent out of the ground. It's like treating your garden like a fracking site. We're talking massive monocultures, where the same crop gets planted year after year, depleting the soil faster than a pack of teenagers can demolish a pizza. And then there are the pesticides and herbicides, the chemical cocktails that promise bigger yields but end up wreaking havoc on the delicate ecosystem of the soil. These chemicals kill off beneficial microbes and worms, the very creatures that help break down organic matter and release nutrients. So, the soil is depleted, our poor plants are malnourished, and we're stuck with the nutritional equivalent of a bag of chips, empty calories, and a side of guilt. Studies show that essential nutrients like magnesium, zinc, and vitamin C are significantly lower in our fruits and vegetables compared to just a few decades ago. We're talking spinach that wouldn't fuel a decent nap and carrots that couldn't guide a moth through a light drizzle. It's enough to make you want to crawl under a rock and subsist on fortified protein bars, which can also be hard on the taste buds and body. Look, I'm not saying we all need to turn into off-the-grid farmers who talk to our plants and fertilize with homemade compost, although if you do, please send pictures, but we can fight back against this nutrient heist. First up, high-quality vitamin supplements. Think of them as the multivitamins for your multivitamins. Look for supplements sourced directly from food that is organic. And then there's bone broth, the OG superfood that's making a comeback. This stuff is basically liquid gold, simmered with love and bones, to extract every last bit of collagen, amino acids, and minerals. It's like a warm hug for your gut, and it's delicious. Boiling your own from sources like chicken bones can also be very cost-effective. So, eat your veggies and meat, folks, but don't be afraid to supplement and slurp down some bone broth for good measure. Let's show big agriculture that we're not just empty vessels waiting to be filled with their nutrient-deficient produce. We deserve better, and by golly, we're going to get it. Yeah, play on players and stay tuned for future food advice.